ready for all the pressure that's coming for him? Is he physically and mentally ready?
Fuck.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Red flag. Red flag. Sector 2. Sector 2. Man, this car will not just turn the fuck up.
Hello, roll racing fanatics from all over the world. We welcome you to the Apex Racing 2021 World Championship. The German Grand Prix resides here at the Hockenheim circuit, where many has happened. We've seen the maiden win for Star in this first season of Air 21. We've got many things happening, including a final lap, final corner curse for Hios in Season 2, where Jerry Paco got the podium place at the last second. But now, the third time is always the charm in these Roblox leagues. This is the German Grand Prix, and in the commentary box, we got Key and GP and A350. Say hello.
Hello. Welcome
Hello.
everybody. As mentioned by Brody James, green flags out already for qualifying here at Hockenheim. We are at the German Grand Prix. We are at the track with, well, some of the best overtaking opportunities out here. Welcome to Apex Racing 2021. Welcome to round 2 at Hockenheim, live on YouTube. And you can watch it whenever you want, wherever you want. And maybe even like the stream. We're here for qualifying, and we are all ready. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Brody James. And whilst the drivers are getting ready to start their laps, they're on their out laps now. Here's Heels on, well, I can see him. He's been the talk of the town lately. A bit of controversy, and there were talks of him not being able to race. He has been allowed to race in the end, and he's in that Red Bull. So it's a bit controversial, but A350, what do you think about the whole situation?
For me, it was a complete chaos because of that rule being introduced to the league, and then of course the controversy of chaos if we let him race or we won't let him race. But at the end, as you said, Chaos is allowed to participate in the German Grand Prix, so that's good to hear. But just to sum up, for me, this complete mess could have been avoided in various ways before the race. So yeah, for me it was a complete mess and it could be avoided.
Well, speaking of Heels, he's now on his first lap. And let's talk a bit about the track. We will, after this qualifying session before the race. But this is an iconic track, so let's quickly talk about it now as well. The Hockenheim Ring, iconic for, well, a massive, almost stadium-like stands all across the track, especially in that first sector. The final 2 corners especially. It's almost like an arena. Hockenheim, 17 corners, 5 to the left and 12 to the right, with 2 DRS zones, 1 on the start-finish straight. After those 2 high-speed corners that you can see Heels take now. And
are you resetting the stream again? Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Bro, I cannot believe this behavior,
shit,
bro.
but-
What the hell?
What's happening?
Oh. I cannot
It's
believe
fine,
this
it's
at
fine,
all.
it's fine. Oh, it's working again. Yeah, it's up. Alright, let me...
Yeah, it's up.
Alright.
It is.
Sorry everybody for that problem. Stream crashed, but we're back. And you can continue to watch this live stream or live wherever you are, whenever you want. Welcome to the Hockenheim Ring. the track that's probably the most iconic on the Project Apex roster, and one of the most iconic on the Apex Racing 2021 roster. It's qualifying for the German Grand Prix, round 2 of Season 3, and we're ready. We're ready for the final few minutes of this qualifying session, and we're back. I'm your commentator, if you quickly just have a look up in the booth, Kin GP.
And me and
of course, all the
A350,
data
he just lagged.
from... Did he just lag?
No, I think you lagged for me.
Nah, you lagged.
Okay, sorry. Apologies for that. We still have some problems, I guess. But point is, we're back at Hockenheim for the final 4 minutes of qualifying. Dungeon Fanatics is
Hold up,
currently
Speed
on
Races.
provisional pole position. What's happening to Speed?
I think he just invalidated a lap time, but yeah, he will have another run.
No.
Oh yeah.
So currently, it's Dungeon Fanatics on provisional pole position from Nurikens, Speed for Ages, Minnow, and well, you know what? We don't really have the full grid at the moment because we don't have Moto. We do have Heels, but he hasn't set a proper lap time yet. Or
He
actually,
did.
sorry, he has now. He's in
He just did.
P3.
Yes.
So
So,
honestly, this is unacceptable.
Also, just wanted to
What
mention
is-
SOT is right now having a purple second sector, as he's about to also finish his.
Oh,
P4.
oh, but that is
Something
not
happened.
the best lap time. That's not the best lap time you'd imagine if you get a purple.
But no,
What
Dungeon
is
also...
unacceptable is the behavior of my driver here.
what's
He's
going
looking
on?
to miss
There's
2
Dungeon
races in a row.
Fanatics out the final corner. I think he's about to start lap.
Oh.
Oh no, he just set a lap. 1 minute, 1 minute, 0.4. And so we have seen a few 1 minute deads so far. From
Oh my.
Nura and Dungeon. SOT in the Ferrari comes out the pits. Can he make it to the line on time? I think so, but it's gonna be close. Out the pits comes SOT in that striking scarlet red Ferrari. So it looks, I think, in these final 2 minutes, A350, it looks dead set on Dungeon taking pole. We don't know, because SOT is really fast. He's coming out the pits. It could be very exciting. But Dungeon and Nura are the only ones to get into the 1 minute dead so far.
Yeah, and also you can see that the gap between P2 and P3 is actually 4 tenths, because the only Dutch and Nurken are the drivers with 1 minute flat. Hios is the first driver to do 1 minute 1.1, so you can see that there is a barrier, somewhat a time barrier between P2 and P3, but it can change any time, as we have 1.5 minutes to go, with 95% of the grid having the lap times. We are still waiting for Louis and Big Linda for them to make their hot laps. So yeah, as of right now, Dungeon is still on P1, 3 tenths faster than Nurken. Louis just now jumps to P5, 1 minute 1.4.
Good lap
Two-
from him. Speed for Ages out the final corner. He's going to start his lap. Oh no, has he just did he just leave?
Despawn, yeah, he did despawn.
So that's gonna be that's it for Speed for Ages then. He is gonna be at the very least in sixth, at the best in sixth, with 30 seconds to go, half a minute remaining on this track. One of the interesting things for the drivers, which they'll have to remember for this lap, the start-finish line, or where their lap ends, is quite far up the start-finish straight. And usually it's a bit earlier, or about halfway onto the start-finish straight, but this one's a bit further, so it's going to take a bit longer for them. They'll have to get a really good exit then. Exit is key on that final sector, and that final sector itself is, well, very difficult. You can take it flat out past turn 13, but and many of the fastest drivers do so. Well, let's see if the others do so too. Here's Nurikens. He is going to try and go for pole. Is he on a lap? We're going to find out, I think. Yes, he is, but it's not a very good lap. 2 yellow sectors, and now an invalidated lap and into the pit. And that's it. That's it for qualifying. Ladies and gentlemen, Dungeon Fanatics. Is it not? Is it not? Wait, who's left on track? SOT. Let's have a look at him then. Out the final 2 corners. Remember, exit is key. Like I said, is it going to be Mercedes or will it be Ferrari crossing the line? No! And ladies and gentlemen, I said it a few seconds earlier, but now I can confirm it. Dungeon Fanatics is on pole position for the German Grand Prix.
Now that, well, not as exciting as I expected, but still, we expect. What was I about to say? Sorry, that we can expect a battle between Dungeon and Nurken, as the gap between them is just 0.3 of a second. Possibly Nurken messing up somewhere in the sector. And yeah, and also surprisingly, only 2 drivers being in 1 minute flat. The rest of the drivers are in 1 minute ones, which just proves that that only few amount of drivers on the grid are that skilled enough to beat the limits, to beat the time limits, and to have those fast lap times. As of right now, qualifying is over. Dungeon on pole position, but also just want to mention something. Speed for Ages is in P6. Remember, Speed for Ages won pre-season testing earlier this season, yet still fails to be in the top 5 position, which is very surprising, considering, as I said before, he was on those lead of the pack. So we will see how it will go for the Mercedes driver, as of course this is a home race for them. So let's see if they will finish high.
Alright, so I'm going to do my quick introduction. We'll be back in just a moment, and by just a moment I mean like a few seconds. Let me just prepare myself. Welcome to one of the most iconic tracks, not only on the Project Apex roster, but the Apex Racing 2021 roster. It's a massive race. It's a race everyone wants to win. It's the most iconic track, actually, you could say, in any league. And it's a track that is great for racing, great for overtaking, and one of the most exciting, not only for us in the commentary booth, not only for you guys at home, but for the drivers as well. It's Mercedes' home, and it's a track with so many incredibly massive, almost arena-like stands. It gives a lot of fans the chance to see the drivers race as hard as they can. Welcome to the German Grand Prix, and welcome to Apex Racing 2021. So before we have a look at the grid and before we start the race, here's the track. The Hockenheim ring, 17 corners, 5 to the left and 12 to the right. Give a brilliant chance for cars to overtake. Especially turn 6, the hairpin down on the second straight after the second DRS zone. There are only 2, one on the start-finish straight and one on that straight heading down into the hairpin.
Oh, we're already racing!
On turn 6.
We're
Underway, Jesus! We're underway in Hockenheim. And Dungeon Fanatics gets a brilliant start there then. So we made a massive mistake then. Dungeon Fanatics takes the lead into turn 2, sorry. And with him, Nurikens and Heels got a pretty good start. So too did SOT. His striking red Ferrari just sticking out there. That was poor timing from Apex Racing. Poor timing from you, Maxi. Tisk tisk. Nurikens had a great start there, but it's Dungeon Fanatics in the Mercedes, at the home of Mercedes, leading the way here from Nurikens and SOT, who's just trying to find his way past that brown and black car. Wutupis got a terrible start there then in the Aston Martin, But, oh yeah, he got a really bad start, 13th. He got lapped twice last round at Winford. But let's have a look back at the front, because lap 1 done and lap 2 begins here at the Hockenheim ring.
So, Dungeon still keeps the lead away from Chaos, who makes all the positions up to P2. Nurken lost only 1. Louis is, I think that, yeah, Louis out of nowhere goes to the podium position, but he's now battling with SOT for that spot. Speed for Ages is in 5th, of it already 1 position up. Minol is in P6, then we've got Chaos in P7. Then we got Red Jelly in 8th, and 9th is the excited, as we see, AlphaTari of Mr. Roblox going wide onto the hairpin. But as we come through now to the end of second sector, it's Dungeon still in the lead, 1 second in the lead ahead of Nurken, ahead of SOT.
Well, that's a big gap then. And, well, considering we didn't have the time to finish our introduction, I've pretty much finished my track part, but if you quickly have a look up in the booth, you're probably not. You're looking down at the track where all the drivers are fighting. Hello, I'm Kean GP, once again your commentator here in Apex Racing 2021, and alongside me today, Brody James and A350 to give you all the action live here on YouTube. Welcome to the Hockenheim Ring, the German Grand Prix, round 2 of Apex Racing 2021. And it's this turn that you're looking at right now, turn 6. This sharp hairpin that gives us the best opportunity to watch the cars overtake. It's the best overtaking opportunity, and it's right after the second DRS zone. Remember, there are 2, one on the start-finish straight and one on the straight you just had a look at. And the rest of the lap, well, I'd say there is another opportunity at turn 8, but then especially here, it's all about exit speed. It's all about getting the momentum. You want that exit, you want that momentum to potentially get an overtake done. Turn 2, 6, and 8, sorry, are probably the best places to overtake then here.
So, Dungeon's in the lead, 1.4 seconds in the lead, but I was about to say that Chaos had a Konekat slowdown already, and he's now dropping down positions as in a battle with Thunder. As I see, there's a big pile of cars from P7 down to P11. So there's a very, very big battle for P6 between Red Bull, AlphaTari, Alfa Romeo, Alpine, and Red Bull. And we will see who is on top, as still Thunder, I think, is not getting attacked from the Williams and from the Alpine. So let's see, will he able to defend? Not quite, as he's still down in P8. As of right now, Dungeon has already 4.3 second gap, possibly reason being Nurken having a Konica slowdown, but we don't know, as I didn't see. So Dungeon now still keeps the lead, as we have right now lap 5 out of 33. And we will see how it will go.
Dungeon is driving incredibly quick, isn't he? He's driving with passion. Like, well, he is in the Mercedes, so he would love to win at home, and he's doing so too. 4 seconds is a gap, as previously mentioned. And Speed for Ages is doing pretty well as well in that battle for second. But Dungeon is driving so quickly. Remember, so he was in the fight for the win at Winford. He didn't win. Moto won, and Moto isn't here today. So potentially, he's definitely taking an opportunity there to potentially help win the championship later on, and he's taking advantage of the fact that we have a missing Ferrari. The other Ferrari is in P5. It's not looking good for that team, but Mercedes, it's looking as like better than ever. They're leading at home, and they're leading incredibly, gaining time every single lap. The time the time gained has slowed down a bit. He's only gained a few tenths in the last few laps, but that doesn't matter. He's got a near 5 second gap.
Yes, he is, and also Louis, the Alpine, who was in the top sixth, I believe, at the start. He's now up to P3 as he overtook SOT. No, sorry, defended from SOT as Hios now is up to P5. So the Alpine right now is looking for an incredible podium, one of their first podiums in Air 21, I may believe. As now he's 2 seconds to Nurkan and 1 second in front of the SOT, who's under pressure from the Red Bull of Hios. As you said before, Hios had almost at his hand win at Winford, but that one Konica slowdown took everything, every chance of winning from him, and make of course Moto winner. So let's see, will Hios have a redemption in Germany and possibly get into the podium? Or maybe it'll be another one of those races where, yeah, I'm close, but not enough.
Brody, if you're still with us, what do you think the strategy is going to be like? Who's going to pit first? What's the strategy game for today? Is he still with us? He's in here somewhere. Brody. He's unmuted. Okay, we'll get back to him in just a moment's time. He is unmuted, but we can't hear him. Probably a connection problem on his part. 8 laps into this 35-lap thriller at the Hockenheim ring. We'll be back in just a moment. Hopefully Brody James can answer us. Brody.
Oh, also there's battle for P3, by the way.
And, okay.
just to mention, it's just a battle for P3, don't worry.
Welcome back to... welcome back. Welcome to the Hockenheim ring. Round 2 of Apex Racing 2021, just in case you've forgotten. And we've got, as A350 has just mentioned, a brilliant battle for third. It's currently SOT and Louis. Heels is in the background. Heels is also Intrude. Sorry, Brody? We're having connection issues with Brody James still here at the Hockenheim ring. But it's looking brilliant. It's looking brilliant for Dungeon Fanatics. 9 laps into this race, nearly a third into this race. And we could see a brilliant race win won by the home team themselves, the German team, Mercedes. You're watching the fastest cars in the world drive around one of the fastest tracks in the world, one of the most iconic. And here's a battle in those cars. Heels is trying to get past the Alpine of Louis. Red Bull on Alpine, Louis on Heels. And don't take that out of context, please. Heels has gotten past Louis. He's not the fastest driver in this field, but on his day, he can be brilliant. But he has just lost a position. He's lost a position to the podium man from, I believe he finished on the podium in Winford last week round. Oh, and he slowed as well. That's a corner cut penalty then, I believe, for Louis in the Alpine. Yes, I think so, because now SOT and Heels have escaped and have built the gap. They're already at the end of turn 1. Lap 10 of 33, and this race is heating up. Brody James, if you are with us, what's the strategy going to be like? Is it? Yeah, exactly. But then he's not. I'm trying to do that, and then he doesn't answer. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, what's happened to Heels? We weren't concentrating, but Heels has now lost a boatload of time. Louis right behind. I think he's got a corner cut penalty. I believe so. Because he's now lost a lot of time, and now he's lost a lot of time to the Ferrari of SOT. Louis is now right behind him. I hope, is it my fault? Is it my connection, or can you lot like genuinely not hear Brody?
Yeah, I also can't hear him.
Down to you, Brody.
Brody.
Lap 11 of 33. We are officially a third into this race. And, well, there's not really much going on. So let's just see if Brody James can like fix his connection. And I guess with that we'll hopefully be back with him in a moment. Brody, answer us. Just get the advertisements on at this point.
Commercial break. Commercial
We're
break.
back on the ad break. I just saw his Discord saying he was talking, but can't hear him. Okay. Seems like it's not working for him. So who wants to be the makeshift Ted Kravitz then? The DIY Ted Kravitz.
I mean, for me, it's fine if I will be both at the same time. Until Brody will be online, so I can take over for him for now. Hello. Yes. For now, as you can see, the top two of Dungeon and Nurakan both be also top three, being on the medium, some possibly they could be on a two-stop or maybe a one-stop strategy, because remember, mediums can survive even up to 20 laps. So for example, they can do 20 laps mediums or 30 laps softs, that will be just all fine. But we will see as of right now, Dungeon being 6 seconds in the lead, and as I predict, the time to make a pit stop, so through the from the entering to the exit, somewhere between 12 seconds. That's how much it takes. So if, for example, Dungeon pits right now, he will be down to P4 and to be continued for other drivers. So as of right now, we will see also some drivers are on softs, which means they tried to be in front of the pack to pit and lose less positioned. Anyway, back to you, Kian.
Dungeon has a big gap to Nurakan's in second, 8 seconds almost. We haven't seen domination like this in a long while. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the beauty and, of course, the beautiful summer skies here at the Hockenheim Ring in Germany. Round 2 of Apex Racing 2021 Season 3, the German Grand Prix, and you're watching it live here on YouTube. For anyone else who is missing it or can't watch it right now, you can watch it live whenever you want, wherever you want, on demand here on YouTube. And there's a fight for second, and into the pits goes Nurikens. And that's the first pit stop of the day. And it's for that beautiful, striking brown and black livery. Now, what tyre is he going on to? He was on softs, and I think he stayed on softs.
No, he was on mediums, and now he pitted for soft, so potentially he's going for a two-stopper, because we got like 20 laps to go, and I can't see a driver driving a whole 20 laps on soft, so potentially somewhere at the end Nurakan potentially will pit for another set of soft tires, just to make sure that he will survive with his car being in one place as of right now. So Dungeon still, of course, in the lead on those mediums. So for now, Mercedes looking for a one-stopper or two-stopper.
Well, 18 laps to go. We're nearly halfway through this one. It's been a great race, and well, now that we think Nura is actually, I think Nura's going on a one stop there. Oh no, he's on softs, right? So that's a two-stopper then. Yeah, so that's a two-stop for Nura. Unless he's going to try and get it to the end. He was in second, and he should be in second by the end of this pit stop cycle. It's Dungeon still leading, and it's a brilliant race so far. I'm Keen GP, if you've forgotten. And alongside me today is A350, and let's not forget the internet connected. How do I say it? The avoiding to connect to the internet, Brody James, who's technically with us and then technically not with us here at the same time. Their speed for ages in 6th. He's not pitted, I believe, but he was in that battle for 3rd, so maybe he did. We'll find out what happens in the next 17 laps of this one. You can watch it live on YouTube whenever you want, wherever you want. I've said this way too many times now. This is just me whenever nothing's going on, basically.
I see why the Sky commentator's always going about the red button now.
Yeah, exactly. Blue flags, first blue flags of the day, and it's for the AlphaTauri. And now we've seen a lot of blue flags for a lot of different drivers at Winford. But today it took a little longer. Mr. Roblox, last place in the AlphaTauri, has just been lapped and has been lapped for the first time, and the first driver to be lapped of the day. Dungeon Fanatics leads the way, remember? 6.5 seconds. He's lost time. He's not pitted. Dungeon Fanatics, it's probably his tyres going, because he's now lost 1.5 seconds to SOT in that Ferrari, who hasn't pitted yet. He's on the mediums. When is he going to pit? We're going to find out, but it's not now. A350, any update on potential strategy for both Dungeon, SOT, anyone?
As of right now, I don't think there's so many. As of right now, of course, Nurkan is up to P3 because he's on soft and he has more and more grip than the drivers behind him. So like Jelly and Louis. So for right now, Nurkan is gonna gain a lot of time to SOT and potentially also to Dungeon. But this will have its own cost, as at the end of the race, Nurkan will have less and less and less grip than other drivers on the grid having different compounds. So right now Nurkan is going brave, by that meaning he's now going as fast as he can, and at the end he has to save as much as he can so that he won't be eliminated because of the grip.
Well, Nurakan's pitted a few laps ago and now he's in P3. It's looking not that bad for him. Dungeon is still leading. He's gained a bit of time back. He's now on 7.7. It was 6.5 a lap ago. We're just waiting for both Dungeon and SOT to pit, because that might shake up the grid a lot. We also have to remember what the tyre's going to pit on. Nura's gaining a lot of time. It seems like if Dungeon and SOT pit, Nura's going to take the lead of this race. Only problem is he's on the softs. He'll have to pit again. He's been on there for a few laps, so it could be very close. And if Dungeon and SOT go on softs, they might have to pit again as well.
So as of right now, Dungeon still in the lead, of course. 8.1 seconds is the gap between him and the Ferrari of SOT. So as of right now, if Dungeon decides to pit because of the tire wear, for example, he will be down to P2, because the gap between P3 and P1 is 17 seconds. So he'll be still ahead of Nurakan. So Nurakan potentially without the undercut for Dungeon, but as of right now, he is gaining on SOT. The gap right now is 9 seconds, and Nurkan is also behind the Mr. Roblox, so the first back markers in this German Grand Prix. And we will see, as right now Mercedes is their home race. They know that they value the most is Germany, their country of origin, and they will try.
Sorry, I'm seeing. Let's have a look at the battle for fifth. Sorry for talking over you there, but there was a lot of moving up and down on the live timings there. Speed for ages, and was that Red Jelly?
Yes, it is.
Having a big battle. Well, Red Jelly's now lost a lot of time. I think he got a penalty there. Sorry for talking over you, A350.
All right, thank you. So also I was about to say that Mercedes will try everything in their power to finish in first place, to give them their first German Grand Prix win since in real life 2018. So it's been quite a lot of time. As Dungeon's teammate, where is he? Speed for Ages is still in P5, being in top 5, yes, but for Mercedes, they want to have both of their cars in the podium, not quite in the top 5. So we will see what Speed will do. He will do, of course, everything to be on the podium and everything to be celebrating with his teammate after the race.
Well, here's a rundown of the grid. On lap 21 of 33, 12 to go. Dungeon Fanatics leads the way in his Mercedes. He's yet to pit at home here. He'd love to pick up a win here. Moto isn't here, so he could gain a lot of points in the standings and, of course, a lot of momentum. SOT in second in the Ferrari from Nurakan's heels. Speed for Ages in the other Mercedes. Red Jelly in the other Red Bull. Louis, TXH, James Minnow, Big, Wootupis, Thun, I don't know his full name, and Mr. Roblox, who's now actually overtaken him. They're both a lap down, maybe even 2 laps down. A relatively calm day here at Hockenheim, A350.
Yeah, I was about to say, Nurakan, as of right now, is not gaining at all to SOT, which is surprising. He's still 9 seconds to a Ferrari driver, possibly because he's already saving those tires, as we've got 11. Oh, I forgot to mention.
Into the bits. Dungeon into the pits, and so is SOT. So this could be big for the race now. 11 to go. They're pitting for the first time. Nurakan's. Oh no! Nurakan's is miles back. He's gonna get second, but he's nowhere near first. That was brilliantly controlled by Dungeon and Mercedes. Dungeon's now gone onto the softs. He's gone a long time with those mediums. And now it's done and dusted for the win, I think. Unless Nurakan's can push. But he might still have to pit. With 11 laps to go, this race is heating up. A350, what do you have to tell us?
So, I wasn't expecting a Dungeon and in the lead of the German Grand Prix without any consequences. He never lost a position. I believe from the start to now, he didn't even drop a single position, but correct me if I'm wrong. Nurakan on the other side is back again to second place. And for now, again, a disadvantage for him. His tires are more wear than Dungeon. Dungeon has fresher tires, that's what I say. Dungeon has fresher tires, Nurakan has older soft tires, and he has also to remember, he still has 11 laps to compete. And 11 laps on those tires, or maybe some amount of time on different tires. We don't know. Possibly Nurakan will stay on those soft tires until the end of the race. But it's unknown what Haas has prepared for this weekend. As SOT, because of the pit stop, dropped down to third. Hios is up to P4, meaning he's already in top 5. Speed for Ages still in P5. Red Jelly in P6 and Louis in P7. Remembering he was, of course, in the podium position once, and now he dropped down all the way 4 positions. So the gap. Oh, Nurakan's in the pits.
Nura's in.
Oh, yeah,
Down to another set of softs. So that's done for him. It's no race win. Thought he was losing a lot of time. SOT is up into second, and that was a strategy that did not work at all for Nura.
So,
but he had to as well. He could have gone to hards. That's the problem. He could have gone to hards and could have gone to the end, could have gotten second. He will get the podium, but it's not what he could have had. He could have even won this race.
But it's not over for Nurakan, because now he has fresher tires with SLT, meaning Nurakan will gain on him. The gap between P2 and P3 right now is 3 seconds. Nurakan still can fight for P2. There's still hopes. As of right now, the gap is 4 seconds, but everything can change in a gap of 8 or 9 laps. As in that Dungeon is in the lead, 13 seconds into the lead. So possibly for now, it's kind of over for SOT for any chances for the lead, because even if SOT would be gaining 1 second per lap, he still won't be able to overtake Dungeon, as of course clear mathematics, we've still got 9 laps to go, not 13. So Dungeon right now, the only thing he has to do is just to keep it going within the white lines. No corner cuts, no crashes, and of course no random pit stops, as it would be kind of impossible to predict. So Dungeon right now can drive his way to the end and potentially win the German Grand Prix from Mercedes, and Mercedes, of course, winning the German Grand Prix for the first time in 5 years.
Hello. I fixed
7
it.
laps.
And Brody
Brody's
James is
back.
talking. Let's
I
go.
fixed
Brody
it.
James is finally
I
back,
fixed it.
and it's a bit too late for that, Brody. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next week.
Hello, hello. See you
Wait.
next week.
Wait, Brody, tell us about the strategy. What do you think?
Yeah. Everyone already pitted. There is no need to talk about strategy.
Well, thank you very.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And now,
See you
yeah,
next
uh-oh.
week. Bye bye. And a lapped car. That's the that's James, I think, and he's being lapped by Dungeon Fanatics. 7 laps to go. On for 6. Here at the Hockenheim ring, Dungeon Fanatics leads by 13.5 seconds on his way to a homegrown victory. Oh, slow down. Slow down,
Oh, what do we
Dungeon.
have here?
He's
Oh,
got a
yes.
corner cut, slow down.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
I mean, yeah.
He's fine for now. 6 laps to go here at the Hockenheim ring, and Dungeon Fanatics is driving his way home to a home victory. Maybe not for him, but for the team. The Irishman, I believe he's Irish from his helmet, in a German car, and that crowd, when he gets to the final lap, and when the checkered flag comes out, he's going to drive across the line with stands full of people, and of course you guys at home watching, celebrating or at least applauding him, because he's taking advantage of this championship now that Moto isn't here for today, and he's doing a brilliant job at it. Here's the battle for second then. Nurikens versus SOT. Red versus black. I'm talking about the cars. Don't take that out of context.
Yep.
Yeah.
No crashes
I'm
today.
actually-
It's been a very calm day, and it seems like it's not gonna stay. It's not gonna change. Was that A350 you wanted to talk?
Nah, it's
Yeah, it was really bad. I just want to mention one single thing. This is gonna be non-related to 21 right now, but just a side note. I think Leclerc is on pole position for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. But so that just as a quick note, of course, this race is at the same time where qualifying is, meaning few people will watch the stream and few people will also watch qualifying at the same time.
Well, we're about to end the race. Final few laps. We'll make it. You'll be able to make it to qualifying after watching this. Stay with us.
Oh, Dungeon, another corner cut slowdown for Dungeon.
Oh, that's big.
Oh,
And
no.
he's losing a lot of time there.
Wait. I need to interrupt. I need to interrupt real quick. Nora has caught up to Sun. Nora has caught up.
Who?
Nura.
Nora, caught up.
That's the
And
battle
Nura.
for second then. Nurikens on the inside.
Oh wow. Let's see what
And
these
we can
drivers
see a
do here.
brilliant. We got to see a brilliant board of Doha Air.
Oh,
There's Nurikens on the inside and Nurikens to second. SOT, a Ferrari being beaten by a Haas of all things. This is unbelievable.
As I told you, I knew Nurken will gain on SLT, and it happened. With 5 laps to go, Nurken is up to P2, but it's not over because SLT is just right there on his rear.
The precious
Yeah.
in hand, who had 15 a lap and a half ago. You've won the Grand Prix that your team wants you to win, and you could even take the lead of the championship. Instead, the mistakes for him are starting to creep in, the pressure's creeping in. Could this be a dramatic final few laps to this race, or could Dungeon Fanatics hold Nura and SOT off? Remember, stay with us. 10 minutes to qualifying in F1, but only 3 to the end of this race. It's going to be an exciting one, and you can watch it live, on demand, wherever you want, whenever you want, on YouTube.
Dude, Salt's still battling.
Yeah, it's coming. They're going to keep battling until he makes a terrible mistake, but Thought 85 on my POV is still ahead here. They're going to be side by side through the second sector. And Thought 85 find any time to get ahead of the
Think he
fresher
can.
tires of that Haas driver. He does! Stadium section welcoming the fight of second place. Crowd standing up for them for a brief moment. Thought 85 back into second place where he belongs at the moment. Can Nora get it back? He has fresher tires as the final 3 laps is starting here. Let's look
So
at
no, Heels
another
nearly
thing.
spun. Heels nearly spun at the exit of turn 13. 2 laps remaining after this one. SOT ahead of Nurikans, but the battle is raging on for second. Of course, first is it's an 11-second gap to first. I think that's done. I think it's dusted. It's this man, Nurikans, who wants to get past a Ferrari. Beating a Ferrari would be incredible. And I think he's going to go for it in these final few laps. Here he comes, actually. Turn 8, one of the best overtaking opportunities. He's doing it, or nearly did it. Exit out of 9, 10, and 11, and maybe a run into 12 and 13. Nurikans could very well do it. Nurikans could very well take second, but I have to wait till the start of next lap to actually get the opportunity. Bit of a gap, though. Half a second is the gap. 2 remain. Dungeon Fanatics leads the German Grand Prix.
Is it just me, or is this... Wait, actually, SLT's kind of gaining to Dungeon, but still won't be quite enough.
8 seconds. He's gained a good
He
4
slowed
in the
down.
last lap.
He slowed down.
Oh yeah, because
So
of Konica
he
slowed
will-
down.
His
and
warnings
that's
are now
that
resetted,
pressure.
so yeah.
It's that pressure for the Mercedes driver. It's
Yeah,
getting very
It's gonna be
close.
pretty
Oh,
nice.
Also, what
It's
happened
gonna-
to Speed? He just
Speed
jumped
for
down
ages.
to 7.
yeah, he's not having a good race. For one Mercedes, he's leading. For the other, he's down in 7th and struggling. Let's have a look at Dungeon Fanatics real quick, because the crowd stand up, because he's about to go round one more time. We're going to go round one more time. Last lap, final lap of round 2, the German Grand Prix, here at the Hockenheim ring. And for SOT and Nura, this battle will only last one more lap. Who can stay ahead? Can SOT fend him off? Or will it be Nurikans getting a surprise second place?
Let's see.
Let's
there's
have a look.
That's very... No! Nurakan! Konica slowed off on Nurakan!
Oh,
It's
no.
over!
That
It's
is crucial.
over!
It's done.
No.
It's a podium place for him, but it could have been more. Let's have a look at Dungeon. He's about to go home out of 9, 10, and 11 into 12. Sector 3
Leading
now.
already.
One final sector on this final lap. There's a reason the Mercedes logo is on top of the stands at turn 8. There's a reason he's one of the best in the world. Round 2 is done. Round 2 is dusted. Dungeon Fanatics wins the German Grand Prix. Mercedes wins the German Grand Prix. And it's a big day for everyone in the stands. And it's a big day for everyone who can say their flag has the colours red, black and yellow on it. Dungeon wins from SOT. Nurikans with a brilliant podium. And Heels, the man of the hour, the controversial man. Some say he shouldn't even been here in the first place, but he'll take 4th. And his Red Bull teammate Red Jelly will take 5th.
Never mind.
Oh, what's happened to Heels?
reverse.
He stopped on the line. Heels stopped on the line. Red Jelly
Yeah.
will take 4th.
That was a clear respect for Hios. He just gave position to his own teammate. So there's a Red Bull 4th and 5th, which will help him in the constructors. So I've got a big respect for Hios for giving that position. Still being top 5.
Celebrations
real
for
quick.
the Mercedes team. Brody.
Dungeon is now your championship leader because of that.
Oh, yes.
That's a good way to start
Oh,
off
yeah.
your season.
He took the advantage from Motor not being here, and now he'll celebrate that he's won his first race of Season 3. And the Mercedes team will celebrate their home Grand Prix is won. Dungeon Fanatics finishes in first place. SOT in that Scarlet Red Ferrari in that striking Ferrari in second. A great day for the Haas team. Nurikens third. Red Jelly fourth in the Red Bull and his Red Bull teammate Heels in fifth. The man well of controversy. What a race. This has been no crashes for today. It's been a very calm race, but a very exciting one as well at times. Few minutes to Baku, few minutes to qualifying. Stay with us for the
No.
podium.
Quali is over in real life, just saying.
Yeah, it's already over.
Is it
Yeah,
already over?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already over.
Oh, I thought it happened. I thought it was supposed to happen in a few minutes. Fucking hell.
No, it already
Apologies to the language.
it's already ended.
Oh, damn. Okay, I got my times mixed up. Well done, me. Apologies for the language there as well. Here's your top three. Well, here's two of the three. We've got Racing Point there. That shouldn't be there. Dungeon Fanatics, Celebrations, and so too for Nurikens. It's a great day here at the Hockenheim Ring. It's a great day here at Apex Racing 2021. Be free to subscribe. Be free to follow this season. Nearly every week a race. And we're waiting for Sot to get into his second place spot. And then we can begin the national anthems. A350. What boring national anthem shall we listen to today?
The national anthem of Germany. Today's Germany. Please don't mess up.
Is it Germany or is it? Well,
Yes, Germany.
I'm saying I'm presuming I was presuming Ireland just because of the helmet.
No, I mean if a driver and a team, yeah, but I think we just play the. I don't know.
The drivers, I think. Yeah, it's the drivers usually.
See, oh,
I'm gonna get a Ferrari.
Wait, Dungeon, I told you I will never say that one stopper was worth it, okay? I never said, I just said that one stop is possible. I did not say that one stop is possible. I mean, wait, I just said that. Bro, what am I talking about? Bro, I just said, oh my god, I dicked myself. Oh no. But still, Dungeon won, so nothing happened badly. So.
The Mercedes Petronas team celebrating
Buddy,
like
you are
they've
hard.
won a championship.
Can I use words?
In the home race.
Which one is it gonna be? 5 or which one? Because it's two Ferraris here. You're not hard.
Which what?
This
which
was
one
the
is-
legal one.
The
That's the
legal
2019 one.
The
legal one's better.
There's no difference between them.
Well,
He
here's
has
the
to
top
start
three.
right.
Ladies and a striking red Ferrari in second, and Nurikens with a brilliant third place for him and the team. Let's get
Yeah,
around to the
SOT
national
was
anthems,
in-
boys.
Sorry, so SOT was in the 16, yeah. Can you move back and switch to soft, buddy? You could have just reversed and going. Oh my days, buddy.
I am an ultimate Yapatron.
I'm gonna do the national anthem for the winning driver and the winning team.
All right, so what is it? Germany and the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, just Ireland, I don't think.
All right, let's
Yeah.
just do Ireland. It doesn't just the drivers. Everyone here, well, all the fans standing up.
Buddy, move
It's
back.
It's going to be the national
Too
anthem
much.
of the Republic of Ireland, I believe, for the winning driver, Dungeon Fanatics, who also takes a championship lead.
Okay, let me play the national anthem.
Stay with
now.
us. Stay with us for the post-race ceremony. Is it going to be Ireland, Maxi?
Mhm.
Right.
I need to invite him to the stage. The bot.
Well, here we go. National anthem of the Republic of Ireland, the race winner, Dungeon Fanatic. there you have it, the national anthem of the Republic of Ireland for the Grand Prix winner here at round 2 at the Hockenheim Ring in Germany. And now the championship leader, Dungeon Fanatics. And the German national anthem for the constructors winner here in Germany, Mercedes, who are now also the constructors championship leaders, I believe. Let's get to interviews. If we're gonna do interviews today, like we did last time.
If Max wants to. Can I end the stream?
Well, it's been Hockenheim. Here,
Huh?
thank you for watching at Hockenheim. We're gonna end the stream, I believe. So before we end the stream, just want to say thank you for watching here at Hockenheim. A brilliant race. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and hopefully you'll join us back for the next round. This was round 2, the German Grand Prix, Season 3 of Apex Racing 2021.